Hello, my name is Michelle Skelton, and I'm a middle school reading specialist at Sterling Middle School in Loudoun County Public Schools, Virginia. I work with at-risk English learners and special education students. As a Newsela Fellow, the initial goal of my project was to effectively coach my school's teachers on how to successfully integrate Newsela into their instruction as a means of improving the students' reading skills, strategies, content vocabulary, and background knowledge. I chose to focus on coaching because I knew many of our teachers were new and/or did not have a lot of Newsela training. I also knew that this professional development, particularly on how to analyze student data as found in the teacher binder, could directly benefit our students. To effectively implement my project, I had to create and send out a pre-survey to assess the needs and gaps of the teachers' Newsela knowledge at my school. From these results and feedback, I determined that the best way to provide effective training was through the creation of a Newsela Teacher's User's Manual. This manual, which was created in a Microsoft One notebook, allowed for the self-guided and paced means that best fit into the teacher's increasingly overwhelming schedule during a pandemic. The manual was composed of 4 main sections outside the introduction. 1. Exploring the instructional content. 2. Exploring the teacher binder. 3. Exploring the student binder. And 4. Exploring the Newsela Educator Center. Within each section were subsections of interest as determined by the teacher responses in the pre-survey results and included video clips, screen captures, and textual explanations. Once my teacher's user's manual was completed and set to be shared with participants, I ran into an obstacle. My initial group of about 41 volunteers dwindled down to 5, most probably due to their increasing responsibilities and stressors. I needed more participants to see if in fact this manual was an effective way to provide training. So I had to expand my volunteer base, reaching out to the supervisor of secondary English and reading of my county and the extended online Newsela community for additional volunteers. Between these two groups, I had about 60 volunteers, not counting my original 41, and my manual was then sent out to all of them after they filled out the pre-survey. Then about 2 weeks, a post-survey including inquiring about their overall experience with the manual was emailed out to the same 60 volunteers. Based on the 20 teachers who actually completed the post-survey from my county and from across the online Newsela community, it appeared that my manual had the intended positive effect with regards to the training. The manual was helpful in 3 main areas. First, the manual provided an easy and self-paced way to access the clear explanations of Newsela's instructional features without the in-person learning. Second, teachers were better able to analyze student performance and instruct accordingly after reviewing the manual. As Stephanie W., a 7th grade English teacher, stated, "It has made me more fluent and capable with Newsela and its features, which in turn benefits and increases my usage of it and my instruction with my students." Third of all, it was noted that this manual could be integrated with current Newsela educator resources for all users, particularly useful for those who are new to the platform. The following are some suggestions if you also want to discover and address your school's Newsela needs. 1. Create a pre-survey based on the instructional focus of your school and the training you want to provide. From there, you will find out where the gaps are present. 2. Start early and be patient. As teachers are busy, reminders and encouragement to complete the survey sometimes are appreciated. 3. Be flexible on how to deliver the training according to the teacher's needs and follow up as needed. And 4. Don't forget to use your Newsela resources and professional support team at Newsela. There are also many valuable resources in the Newsela Community and Educator Center you might not realize already exist. Overall, I believe with some flexibility, collaboration and innovation, and some great volunteers, I was able to achieve my goal of providing training to teachers on how to successfully integrate Newsela into their instruction in a way that best worked for them.